Welcome back to 843 TV at the Beaufort Executive Airport on Ladies Island. And now we're going to be talking with someone special, Cherie Scoggins. She is the Human Service Manager for the department. And we're going to learn a lot about what you all do to help our community today. So thanks for having us.
Thank you.
First of all, you've got 20 years of tenure with the county. Tell us a little bit about your background.
Yes. So I graduated with a bachelor's in social work from USC and started with the county. Actually did my internship there and got hired on. Started in case management and then moved into residential and was a CTH2 coordinator, which is a community training home coordinator, for 16 years, and then in 2000 got promoted to the Human Service Manager, which incorporates early intervention and case management.
So let's talk about who you serve. Tell us about the age range, and then we'll talk about the services and the things that you all focus on.
Okay, so in our early intervention program, which is Bright Beginnings, we serve kiddos from 0 to 5. And actually they can be identified even prior to birth if there's a genetic disorder or anything like that. And typically most of our kids come in through BabyNet and they are identified at risk. So we serve kiddos 0 to 3. And then after the age of 3, they go through Department of Disabilities and Special Needs, and that's through South Carolina. So there's kind of 2 segues into, and we do services from there 3 to 5.
So since we're focusing on the moment, the little infants and young kids, tell us about some of the needs that the kids might have, how you serve them, and how does that actually work with their development?
So sure. So if there is a genetic condition, then oftentimes we will just get a referral through MUSC. But if there is no genetic component, then a parent or a child care provider or a pediatrician may notice that these kiddos are not meeting their milestones.
Okay.
And they go in there and they can do a self-referral through BabyNet, or a pediatrician can do a referral to us. And we will then go out there, do an assessment with the family, do a plan, identify. All of our services are in the home.
Okay.
So the early interventionist will provide family training. Typically that's once a week. And then oftentimes our kiddos will also need speech, occupational therapy, physical therapy, and all of those services are provided in the natural environment, not in a clinical setting.
That is wonderful. And this is so important, and what a valuable resource that you provide to our communities. So,
and there is no cost for any of these services.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm glad we're getting that help to get that word out, because I'm sure there's so many families who have a need and just aren't even sure where to go, or how to wondering maybe can they even afford some care. So this is great.
Right.
So you just work alongside with the parent, the family, the child for the period of time that you determine is necessary?
Yes, because typically if there is going to be a diagnosis for those kids, that will happen usually by the age of 5. So I will say that a lot of our children come in not meeting milestones, and majority of those based on getting those services at such an early age because of the brain development and everything. 75% of those kids go on to not needing any services after they receive early intervention.
Early intervention is the key usually in a lot of these cases, so that's great. Well, we've got a lot more to learn about because we're talking about the kids now, but I know you serve others, all ages up until death. So we're going to take a break. So you stay right here. We'll be back with more 843 TV.